So this is the base method, right? First step, it will create the agreement. Okay. Now second step, it will just get the attribute and it will set it over here and it will create the agreement. Okay, so this is the first stage. It will create the agreement. Then this is the process message, whatever this like message we are displaying the screen. Now the second stage is generate document, right? So this method is responsible for creating generating the document. It will get the template ID, whatever we selected in the page itself, and it will go through the document generation. If you see here, right, there is a merge service, right? After merge service generate document, we are passing parameter over here, right, for generating document, and we'll get the response over here. So directly we are using the merge service here. So here is the example how you use the after web service.
Yeah, this is for generation part or what signature part?
No, this is for generation part. We'll just simply calling this merge web service template ID. We are providing a parameter and agreement ID. There is some like we have this method is from the manage package method, right? The signature as per the signature we are providing the parameter over here, and if everything went well, it will provide us the document ID. Okay.
And so the template is in on the app side, right?
Template ID, like we selected the template, right? While in the screen, if you see,
right, yes.
That template ID we have to provide, and the template itself we have the configuration for document also.
So the template data actually does Aptus query back again to our org and pull the other.
Yes.
On the record. Okay.
I'll go to the template. I'll show you the template one sample template. So we have template configuration. Our template also contains, this document also. Template also contains, and based on the templates, the document would be generated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the generate document part. Now the next page is preparing for e-signature, right? So it will redirect to the different page. Let me counter 3 generate document. Okay, let me search it. There is one method also which is redirecting this. So status cancelled. Yeah, this one. This is the app, right? So this is the one we are calling for signature app. So we have two types of agreement for other record type, right? Negotiated and non-negotiated. But UPRA we have only the non-negotiated one. So basically the document type always will be PDF. Okay, so user cannot modify on the documents. Because of that, for non-negotiated we use PDF format. So it will redirect to this Lightning app.
So this is also built by you or it was existing?
No, it was also built by us only. Not by me, but from long back. It built 2 years back. Existing. So this one is a partner repo agreement. So partner repo it is present. So I'm not seeing it. Let me just open some other one. It's some legal repo. I just opened it, but let me some org. Maybe I'll get it. Okay, so
while explaining UPRA, right, you use partner term, right? So is this related to partner agreement or it's altogether different?
No, it is altogether different. I was talking about partner specific term, special term, like which is a special term. Based on that, the template will be selected.
So here, when you say partner are the one who are actually going into beta testing, right?
No. It can be a customer. It can be a partner. Like it can be
like sales, like Accenture, right? Is a partner for us. Mm-hmm. So they want to go into beta.
Yes.
Okay.
Either it can be a partner, or a customer.
It can be a customer.
Okay. Yeah. In the R&D program, we have a type field. Let me show you that one. So if you see here, so that identifies it is a partner or it is a customer. We are nominating it for a customer or it is a partner one. If you see, right, pilot applicable.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, got
and
it.
also the program type also, it can be pilot or it can be beta.
Pilot or beta. Okay. So there are two different things, pilot and beta.
Yeah. So we have some pilot phase, right, and beta phase, right? Like after pilot, beta phase come, like as per my knowledge, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now it is in e-signature and assigned it, right? And this is the like if you go to here, like the process will happen from here, and there are from this app there are also components we have sent for e-signature. This is the component, so you can go in detail, like check the whole functionality how you use it. And in this controller, PAE signature control, right, where we send it for e-signature. All this part we have done customized, but we are calling for e-signature we are like making call out to DocuSign, right? We are creating also once like the what happens exactly in backend, like when we create a agreement, right, send it for e-signature, right? So what happens, we create also envelope. I'll show you that part also. There should be envelope, right? DocuSign envelope ID is populated over here. Okay. And if you see related, right, there would be envelope and that would be sent. But now like it is signed, right? So it should be, yeah, it is archived now. Okay. So once we sign the agreement, right, that should be inbound call to Salesforce from DocuSign as per our configuration. Then it will make the status categories in effect and activated. Now once the status got changed to in effect and activated, our system what it does, there is a library where like we archive the agreement, okay, making the status as archived, and we attach this this document to a library, content library. If you see, right, this content is there, and there should be our library there. We just upload our document to that library, so that legal whoever the access, they can directly see the document over there. Okay.
So is this the Salesforce document content?
Yes, it's the Salesforce one. Okay, I'll show you that library also. So now we completed the first flow, I think, right? We created UPRA where the message governing agreement is like approved, right? There we created UPRA. So this, I think I pretty much covered the first flow. Maybe I'll come to the next one now. Okay. So basically here we have created governing agreement, status from governing agreement. Now like it is activated, right? So this is pretty much when we create the UPRA 0, right? When there is no MSA, no UPRA. So the same procedure, right? Only the governing agreement, there should not be any governing agreement because UPRA 0 is the governing agreement. But other process will be the same. So now let's check the other scenario when there is a governing agreement, and we will create another like child agreement. I think I have one R&D program participate I created earlier. Let me pick that one. Okay, I created this one also. This RD program test demo one, and I nominated it for the same account. If you see the same test account, right? So here also now the status is PM approved initiate contract. So that means it qualifies for creating an UPRA. So let's check quickly if there is a special term. Okay, we don't have a special term now. So now let's create a UPRA. Any questions, Supal? So I'm covering the third part, right? If there is a R&D has a valid UPRA.
No, not as of now.
Okay. Yeah, if you see, right, the message will see there is a valid UPRA for this participant, because we have this UPRA we just created, right, for other program for the same account. So this is the reason we are getting this message pop up before creating an UPRA. So it will not allow us to create a governing agreement because we don't have a special term or partner specific term. So let me finish this. Okay, so if you see here, it attached the same governing agreement. In this case, we have the MSA, right? What we like approved the governing agreement, right? For the first one, another R&D program participant. So because of that, here the governing agreement will be the MSA one, and we'll be creating the subsequent UPRA. So let me just provide some special term. Actually, we have also partner specific term, but in this R&D program participant, we don't have partner specific term. It is on the program itself. So we are checking from the program itself. But here, this special term, it flows to nomination also, and also to UPRA. Whenever we create the UPRA also, right, that is a special term. The same value it will like populate with. Okay, now we have a special term, so it will create an exhibit and it will redirect. Okay, it will create UPRA 1 as an exhibit. So this time we are creating the UPRA 1. So in backend, we are using the same amend functionality for creating the UPRA 1. Okay, so this is the page. I think this one is a page, intermediate page only we have created. Once I'll click on continue, it will go to the this amend page, one more page. Okay. So this one basically the UPRA 0, right? It will clone the UPRA 0 apart from the R&D program participant. In this case, nomination is different, right? The R&D program participant is different, but nomination is account is the same. And if you see, this parent agreement is pre-populated with the MSA, which is the governing agreement. Yeah, so this one, the existing one, which we created for other program. But this is the recent one from where we are creating the UPRA 1. I'll come to this amend part, like the redirection part. Okay, so this is the exhibit we created UPRA first version. Okay, and this is different program participant for the different feature. And if you see also this facial term is it flows down to the agreement also. And we have partner specific, right? Don't have a partner specific field on nomination, but it is on the program itself. If there is any partner specific term, it will come from program to directly to agreement over here. Now, if you see, the status got changed to contra initiated because because here the status category is request and it is in amendment, right? So in this same process, like from the like when the record is amendment, we can generate a document and we can send it for e-signature. Okay, so let me quickly generate a document for this. Okay, let me select any of them.
So Lata, this document that we're generating, right? I mean, they're all Visual Force page, right? Visual Force template.
Yeah. This one is a visual push page. This is Aptos page.
Yeah, I mean, after that built it, but it would be a Visual Force page only, right?
Yeah. This is a visual push page. So mostly Aptos, like they are using visual push page only. Some they change the styling, like, but LDS maybe they're using, but most of the we observe all are visual push page only. Few of them they are using Lightning component.
Okay.
So now it is in signature process. So the same procedure we can do it. E-signature process we can initiate from this section itself. Okay. Okay. So here if you see, right, the parent agreement is the same agreement, the MSA, right, which is a governing agreement. It's not UPRA 0. It is a MSA 0. That is to remember here. What is the signing contract? Okay. This is also Aptos page.
So here we are sending a mail.
Yeah, the
For
e-signature
signing.
email, right? Yeah. This is a Aptos page itself. So it will send for e-signature. The email will get, right, for e-signature.
Okay.
Yeah, it will take some time.
So does it go via DocuSign? How is it?
So here we are not, as it is Aptos page, right? So Aptos is making a call out to DocuSign internally from their page, right? We don't have
Okay.
control over that. But we have implemented that component, right? There we are directly, I just saw the first one, right? That is, we are directly calling to the DocuSign. Okay, it's the same process. So once we sign the document, it will archive. Okay, so now you sign the document. So we'll wait for some time, then it will archive. So this is 0th version. If you see the 0th version right now, it would be like in amendment, and once this 1st version will be archived, it would be superseded. Now it is being amended. Once the first version would be activated, the status would be superseded. So it will take some time. So let's read it.
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
So customers signed from the DocuSign, right? Actually, so again, it's going to be call-in. It's not a call-out, right? How are we handling that? I know from here we are sending it for signature. From there, customer is signing it. How are you handling inbound integration here?
Yeah, so when we are signing DocuSign, right? That is, we are not doing any call out like to DocuSign here. When we sign it, it is from DocuSign we will make an inbound call to Salesforce. Like DocuSign, we have certain configuration, right? For every instances, we have certain configuration on DocuSign itself, right? For every instances of Sandbox. So like in DocuSign itself, we manage for every Sandbox instances, we manage few configuration, like their integration protocols and whatever the settings, like how we do for our inbound call, right? The same way DocuSign also, in DocuSign portal it is configured. So what happens when you sign the document, there is an envelope ID, right? So that is the, I think that is the common thing, like the ID kind of identification. So that particular instance, DocuSign make outbound call to Salesforce.
For them, that would be outbound. For us, it is inbound.
For us, it is inbound. Yes.
Based on what credentials do you have that?
No, usually, Thima, I mean, we also set up an integration user on the DocuSign side as well.
Yes.
So using that integration user, they basically call Salesforce APIs.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a DocuSign API user we have, right? We configure for every instance. So for every sandbox. And there is also one configuration. There is some SFDC account object. I cannot remember the exact name, but there also there is some parameter we mentioned over there. Like every sandboxes, it will be unique, and that DocuSign also maintain over there. So if you go to the agreement envelope, right, there are few DocuSign configurable object also there. If you this is the agreement record, right? So we create the envelope, but once the e-signature process completed, that from the DocuSign, it is the status got changed completed. And if you see the last modifier, it created by me only, but last modifier with the DocuSign user API. So this is the integration user we're talking about.
But what is the identification number that actually helps the DocuSign to update this record? Is it record ID?
Yeah.
Or?
So no,
envelope ID, right?
Yeah, envelope ID. For e-signature, this is the envelope ID we maintain, but there are like not one like unique things here. There are certain configuration we have, right? Like how we like maintain our inbound, right? We connected app and all everything we create, right, from Salesforce side. So that's the similar way DocuSign also they have certain like configuration for each Salesforce instance. They have the one of them is the envelope ID. There is some account SFDC info record is there. They're maintaining some ID. That should be matched with the Salesforce organization, like Salesforce instances. So if you remember, like we sometimes we face this issue, right? This issue is reported DocuSign is the record is not activated, right? Agreement is not activated. Once we sign the document, also the agreement is not activated. So the reason behind is that the DocuSign portal we have certain configuration that is not made correctly.
So, Lata, I mean, these objects which you're showing now, are they part of the DocuSign managed package or?
It's a agreement envelope. It's a custom object. It is implemented for DocuSign integration only. Mm-hmm. Like those actually those configurations made very long years back. Like it is in place, But as per my whatever my analysis, and I just checked everything in the flow.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. So here the recipient also. We have the if you DocuSign starters, right?
But we do use DocuSign managed package, right? Installed in our system.
I don't think
Or we directly hit their API.
I think we you use DocuSign only. We use DocuSign managed package.
Okay.
Because because we recently got some error, right? DocuSign, they have upgraded something and we want to upgrade ourselves. So from that point of perspective, I'm thinking we are also doing
API version.
version something. No, sorry. We are not using a DocuSign managed package. Sorry, we are directly making call to them.
In few scenarios, we are actually going via web service only, right? I mean,
We are not using the managed package. That's correct. Yeah. Because these e-signature and everything, right? We are directly calling the DocuSign API.
Yeah. Lata, in one scenario, we did not even go through that ARA component, right? That signature page.
Yeah. That one. We just need to go to the flow like one by one, right? How we go. So this is like same for every legal agreements, Tima. This is the old one only. So even I have to go through by one, like. So I will connect sometime. Like else, I will go through this detail. Okay, I just explore this flow. I'll just let you know also.
Sure, Lata. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you see right here, also DocuSign status also one object. This one is created and this one also created. These are DocuSign API user. So backend they are maintaining some object, and this DocuSign integration. Even I am not. I don't have much knowledge on this. This is implemented long back, and there is some customization we have done, and these these classes and all is also not maintained in our repo actually. Some other team, I think they have done all those things. We are just using it.
Lata, we are already over time. I mean, how much more time?
Yeah. I'll just wrap up in another 5 minutes. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. So almost we covered, right? This. Okay, so let me go to the account and show you. Like we have different nomination for the same account, and we have unique UPRA, right? Unique governing agreement, and we have the exhibit. I mean the child agreement. Yeah, if you see here, right, this is the account for which we nominated. So if you see, these are the like UPRA 0 and this is some other one. I think it's created and cancelled one. So this is the one if UPRA 0 and it is superseded as I told, right? The UPRA 1 is in effect and archived. So the nomination will be different for R&D program, and program participant is different for this 0th and 1. But it is for the same account. So the system will contain like one only the MSC, the governing agreement, and these are subsequent exhibit. Okay. So I think I have pretty much covered the flow for this. Let me quickly go to the configuration part and the library. Okay, so here is the component list I have maintained. So you can find all the components over here, what we have done, R&D program and R&D program participant, even the agreement level also. And this is the criteria, validation criteria for the research criteria for MS and UPRA. You can go through it. And there is one. Okay, config post deployment, right? So this is, if you see, right, this is the admin record we created for this e-signature and archiving purpose, right? We created this admin record. And this one is one comply config amend functionality. For this, we have added this one, this configuration we added. And here is the library I was talking about, that this executed UPRA, right? This is the library. So we have to, give the every year, like whenever we are like this UPRA functionality will go to any migrate any environment, we have to provide this configuration set. This is the library. Okay, so this, so any questions so far? I'll just show you the library quickly. I think this tab is not present here. Let me go to Classic. So for every legal agreements, right, we have one library. Also for UPRA, I have created this library, executed UPRA.
So all our archived ones will go in this library?
Yes. Yeah, so this is the library we have. So, okay. Okay, so anything else? Any question before wrapping up? Just go through all the articles I have mentioned in the list, right? So you'll come to know the detailed implementation. It's very huge actually for UPRA. There are many flows, so it's not possible to go to by one lines. But yeah, any doubt if you have, like, you can ask me also later.
Yeah, sure, Tusa. I mean, if possible, please add me as well.
Where? Sorry.
You can share me that document.
Yeah, I'll share it. It is in progress. That's why I did not share with anybody.
Fine.
But yeah, once I complete it, I'll share with you.
Fine. Thank you.
Yeah.